I don't understand this. It's like, how did the sedan look so bad? It's ugly. How did it look so bad? I mean, and like, what is this? Like, what's going on with this? You know? And then this model, the new Signia, yeah, it looks fantastic. Yeah, so the Signia, the Crown Signia, what is it? You know, it's a lot of people say it's like an SUV version of the Crown sedan. Not really. Not really. It's more of like a wagon, isn't it? I mean, look at how squat and low it actually sits. And it's got this very elongated shape. And as you can see here, actually, it almost has this like shooting brake sport wagon look to it. In fact, they've kind of added some little design details here to kind of emphasize this. Check this out. Yeah, there's no rear window tint. Now, you might not like that, but to me, this, you know, it does kind of give it that Euro wagon look, doesn't it? And then, of course, you know, you can see here, yes, there are some roof rails, but they're very low profile and just, you know, like a real nice finish on them as well. Like a, I don't know, it's like a satin chrome. So this is awesome, especially in comparison to the sedan. The sedan just looked horrible. You know, not only did it just have this like big butch look to it. I mean, this look never works on a sedan. I mean, you remember that like Ford 500? They tried it. You know, even Subaru tried it with the Outback sedan. You know, it never looks good having these sedans sit up higher. Now, of course, you know, they would say, well, a lot of people like that. They like the higher seating position, but maybe they don't want an SUV. Well, that's why this new Signia model is perfect, because again, it's more of like a wagon, sport wagon, but it's still going to sit up higher than your typical sedan. And of course, you're going to have the advantage of the driving dynamics too, right? I mean, it's not going to drive like a cumbersome, big, large SUV. And of course, you're going to get the main appeal here, you know, obviously the main appeal here is, yeah, it's hybrid, all-wheel drive hybrid. How about 38 miles per gallon combined? You know, you might like that. You might like that. And it's got decent power. I mean, 240 horsepower. The only thing I'm kind of surprised is, you know, they offered this hybrid max version on the sedan that I think has like 340 horsepower or something like that. They don't offer it on the Signia, which is weird because to me, this is the sportier model. Now, you're probably saying to yourself, this thing actually looks pretty cool. How much is it? It's not, hey, it's not cheap. It's not cheap at all. 45 grand for, well, there's only two trims. So the XLE is the base model, basically, which means it's going to be well equipped. You're going to have pretty much everything you want. But guess what? You know, if you want the interior to be a little bit nicer, if you want things like the panoramic roof, upgraded audio system, and the larger wheels. The larger wheels you also get, let's go back to it. Yeah, right here. These are the 21-inch wheels that are on limited. And then, yeah, 19-inch for the XLE. So, I don't know. Actually, it doesn't look too bad with the base wheels. But obviously, yeah, this is going to really give you that Lexus look, right? I mean, that's kind of what everyone's talking about with this design. Very sophisticated, right? Clean, elegant, upscale. But yet, yeah, it just has that perfect mix, that perfect blend of something that's, you know, a little bit different, a little bit distinct, right? Unusual. Now, of course, you know, the huge advantage here to this wagon shape is, yeah, the cargo space is going to be enormous compared to the sedan. And just, you know, it's just easier to load stuff inside of it as well. And they do give you, this is cool, they give you these little extenders. Check this out. They actually flip up to, well, here, we'll just do it right there. They flip up to kind of extend the flat floor all the way to the front seats. And then, you know, for the rest of the interior, actually, it's straight from the sedan. It's nothing special. It's nothing bad, but there's nothing special here. It is going to give you all the, you know, these larger screens are going to give you all the tech you want. This steering wheel kind of drives me crazy, though. Like, this part here, like, I don't know what's going on with this. I think they should have just got rid of that third spoke area and just had a nice, clean two-spoke design. In fact, I threw it in the Photoshop just to see, you know, just to see what it would look like. So, and then another thing you might want to note here is, you know, if you're not familiar with the sedan, actually all the little bright work finish in this interior. It's actually like a light colored bronze. It's on the knob here too, you know, running across the dash here, even on the shifter. It's like a light bronze. You might have thought it was just like a silver, you know, and it just kind of looked like that because it's reflecting that brown interior. No, it's actually like a light bronze. So hopefully you like light bronze, you know. That's the only option. So, you know, but you don't have to go for the brown leather. You can get black or whatever. I think you can get white too. Someone put that in the comments. I haven't looked at the specs yet. And we do get this awesome wireless charger. I mean, look at this. It's like this deep pit that you just throw your phone down into. So there's no question, you know, whether it's going to stay on there or not. You know, it's not some platform. It's not some platform like they put on the new Camry where you kind of gotta hope it stays on there. And then, of course, you know, you're going to have a ton of rear seat space in here as well. And yeah, this is designed to carry 4 adults comfortably. I mean, you can see we got the rear vents, USB-C, you know, and just a lot of legroom. So yeah, overall, this thing actually looks fantastic. I mean, you could say everything but the price, really. And by the way, I forgot to mention this. If you want the 360 camera, it's only an option on the Limited, and you got to pay another $2,000. So that should have been included. But, you know, otherwise, you know, hey, you obviously got to have deep pockets if you want to go for this. Because otherwise, yeah, you would probably just go for like the Venza, right? But trust me, the Venza doesn't look anywhere near as good as this, does it? So think about it. You're going to spend less money, but you're going to have an ugly car. It doesn't really make sense, does it? So I would say go for this one, you know. Hey, you know, go for this one. And by the way, don't go for the sedan. You know what I mean? Like, don't go for this one.